What is up, everybody? Potplay Pigs for Life here, and today we're back with another episode of Augustus Zoo in Planet Zoo. Now this episode is gonna be a big one because today we are finishing up this zoo. So yeah, the only thing we need to do is the Himalayan Dome and the Bengal Tiger exhibit, which we will do last. We gotta save the best for last, guys. So far everything seems to be fine. We've got one injured water buffalo and one dead Thompson's gazelle that we have yet to remove. But I'll make sure that the keepers get onto that. Now, where to start? Well, let's start with the Himalayan Dome. So, yep, this is the Himalayan Dome. So, this exhibit will be the Red Panda exhibit. Then we'll do Himalayan Brown Bears in one, Snow Leopards in the other. I have yet to decide. And then, of course, the Bengal Tiger exhibit, which I showed you. Okay, so one place I should probably start is adding in the coolers, because the animals in this dome like relatively cooler temperatures, because they live at the top of the Himalaya mountains. Now one thing I might do is I might do a bit of landscaping as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna spare you the details. It's most likely gonna be, like, very mundane. So I'm probably just gonna jump cut, and then all the coolers will be down, and we'll be good to place our first animals. Alrighty, guys, so I have quite literally covered every single square inch with a cooler. Took about, like, I want to say like 20 minutes to place all of these coolers. So yeah, I may need to place down a few more in like these corners, especially when I like place the snow in, because the Himalayan Brown Bears and the Snow Leopards require snow in their exhibit, which is annoying. Because, like, if you ever go to the Stone Zoo and see their snow leopard enclosure, there's barely any snow, or at least in the summer. I mean, of course, like, here in New England, we get, like, a pretty substantial amount of snow, in the winter. But, yeah. So, let's get started. Let's start simple with the Red Pandas. Man, it's crazy that, like, we've come this far. And now, we wait. Alright, here come the Red Pandas. First time seeing this animal on the channel. Super slow. Also, this enclosure is huge. Which, I mean, I suppose it's good. But hold up. Yes, perfect. We have to name this one. We have to name this Shifu from Kung Fu Panda. So, I'm not really one who sits down and watches movies, but when I do, if I'm not watching Jurassic Park, then I'm watching one of the Kung Fu Panda movies, mostly the second one, because I absolutely love the Kung Fu Panda movies, especially the second one. The second one is by far the best one. Alright, well, let's get started, shall we?
Alrighty guys, so during this time lapse, I'm just gonna quickly share a few facts about red pandas with you guys. So first and foremost, while they do have the word panda in their name, they actually aren't related to pandas. In fact, red pandas aren't even a type of bear. In fact, their closest living relative is the raccoon. And so, now another pretty adorable fact about red pandas is that when they get startled, they put their hands up in the air and they make themselves try and look bigger than whatever it is they are afraid of. And it does the exact opposite. Like, it is the single cutest thing. Basically, it just looks like they're getting mugged by something, and it's just so adorable. But they use it as sort of a self-defense to make themselves look larger than whatever it is they feel threatened by. Alright, that's it for Red Panda Facts. Hope you guys enjoyed them, and let's get back to the time-lapse.
Alright, so the red pandas seem to be all set with their habitat. Now... Okay, yes, they have enough traversable area. Their enrichment is good. What's wrong, though? Oh, alright, we're good. Great, alright. Let me just move this out a little bit. Ah, perfect. Okay, so this will be the Himalayan Brown Bear habitat. Really quickly, while I'm waiting for the Himalayan Brown Bears to arrive at their exhibit, I think I'm gonna lower some of the fence because it just looks not the best with the fence all like this. I'll probably do some like rock work in regards to this over here to prevent them from climbing out. And also, we're gonna need climb proof, aren't we? Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Before I forget. Also, what's going on here? Oh, just a price thing. Before I forget, let's make this thing climb proof. We need to make sure everything is climb proof around here. Otherwise, bad things happen. And by bad things, I mostly mean animals will get out and everything will be an absolute nightmare. Alright.
Alright guys, so I don't really know too many interesting facts about Himalayan brown bears, but I did really want to quickly give you guys a heads up that I'm starting school next week. So, because I'm starting school, I won't be as frequent with uploading YouTube videos, especially since now I also have a job. I won't have as much time to record and make YouTube videos. I will still upload, don't worry, this isn't the end. But it's not going to be as frequent as it has been throughout the summer. So, I'll try my best to upload once every week. But if I am too busy with schoolwork and job work, I guess if you were to call it that, then I might not be able to upload for about like 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks at a time. Because my plan is to spend the weekdays, Monday through Friday, on just school and work, and then Saturday and Sunday I can take time to record, edit, and upload videos. And like, I spent all week recording this one video, so, therefore, it might take a couple weekends for me to get a video out there. So yeah, just want to give you guys that quick heads up, and let's get back to the time lapse.
Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I think that this enclosure looks fantastic. I mean, if you look at this, like, hold up, if we get into explore mode, come on, if you were to look at this exhibit from this angle, you wouldn't even know that you were in a savanna. Like, this is insane. And I really love the new, like, patches of flowers that they added in the conservation pack. They just, like, really bring this exhibit to life. And the rock work that I did looks fantastic. Now, final animal we got in here is the snow leopards. So I'm just gonna quickly lower this fence so that way it doesn't look nearly as tacky. 12 meters high. That's tall. Like, that's taller than most dinosaurs. Like, it's crazy. So let's lower it just a smidge. Great. Just about does it. Now, let's get our snow leopards. Great. Now, all we have to do is wait. You know what, while I wait, I'm probably going to do some rock work up here while I wait for the snow leopards to arrive.
Alright guys, so surprisingly, I don't really know too much about snow leopards. I mean, I do know a little bit, like, they live in the Himalayas. Their diet consists of wild hoofstock, such as markhor, which is a type of mountain goat, endemic, which endemic means they can only be found in one place. So for example, markhor are endemic to the Himalayan mountains, as well as mountains in the Middle East, so like Afghanistan, and so yeah, so as most of you know, I live in Massachusetts, and my family and I live like a few miles away from Boston, and so because of that, we used to go to the Stone Zoo a lot when I was a child. And another thing that I used to do is I used to do the Stone Zoo summer camp. And I remember one year, I actually got to pet the tail of the snow leopard. I don't remember it, like, too much, but it was in, like, a little, like, holding pen. Like, there's a little section in between their nighttime enclosure, like, their nighttime shelter, and their daytime enclosure. And so it was in there, and it had his tail sticking out of the enclosure, and we got to pet the tail. And so that was really cool. And another thing is, a few years ago, the female snow leopard had 2 babies, which is great for conservation because snow leopards are unfortunately endangered because, well, it's mostly due to hunting, but they're hunted for 2 main reasons. One, like I said, snow leopards mostly eat hoofstock such as goats and sheep. And so while they do prey on wild goats such as markhors, they also sometimes attack domesticated goats and sheep. And the farmers get really mad at this, and because of that, they oftentimes shoot the snow leopards so that way they can stop eating their goats and sheep. Now, another reason that snow leopards are shot and killed is because of their prized pelts, which are often sold on the black market. But thankfully, conservation efforts are pretty good. Like I said, with the Stone Zoo, their snow leopard had 2 babies a few years ago. Yeah, that's it for the snow leopards. Hope you guys enjoyed those facts and stories from my childhood. And let's get back to the time lapse.
Alright guys, so, done with the snow leopard habitat, and like with the Himalayan brown bears, this looks absolutely incredible. Like, you can hardly tell that you're in, like, the hot savanna, which, speaking of, I was thinking of a cool idea. So, I'm thinking right here, we'll put in, like, a little entrance. Man, this thing doesn't even have doors, I just realized. So, we'll put in a little entrance, and then there'll be a sign, like, saying, this is the Himalayan Dome, and there'll be, like, a warning sign saying, like, temperatures inside can get as low as, like, 32 degrees Celsius. Make sure to bring a coat. But for those who didn't bring a coat because they didn't know this was here, not a problem. Because we will make a boardwalk over the Bengal Tiger exhibit. Not only does it provide a good view of the Bengal Tigers, but it also acts as a little shortcut. And then same thing on the other side. So yeah, let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so I'm thinking something like this will work. So you walk up, you got Himalayan Dome, please wear a coat, and then right over here, it says, warning, temperatures as low as 32 degrees Celsius. You walk in, and you walk in double doors, like so. And then, in the case that you don't have a coat with you, because why would you? It's super hot here in Africa. Then you can walk up the boardwalk to cross over to the other side, where over here you could get a good view of our Bengal Tigers when we add them in, of course. Walk all the way through here. I'll probably put just a bunch of foliage on the left-hand side. You walk along here. And another thing I did is I added loads more foliage. So yeah, what's great about like taking a walk in first person mode is you get to see what looks good. Like I noticed that there was loads of like empty space where I didn't put foliage. but I was able to concentrate on that, which is great. You get a view of our water buffalo and greater flamingo habitat. And right up ahead, you just see a little guest area with shops and toilets. So used to saying amenities from Jurassic World Evolution 2. I have been playing a lot of that lately. Also, side note, thanks for all the views on my Manticore Island Park. Like, we're almost up to 200 views. You know, that should be our goal. Let's see if we can get to 200 views on my Manticore Island Park. And then also just adding some short grass, because then it looks a lot better. And then I just need to do the same thing for the other entrance. I'll probably just do that all off camera, because you already saw how I did it the first time, so I'm just gonna do it a second time. Alrighty guys, so we just finished the other entrance to the Himalayan Dome. When I realized we're in the middle of Africa, there's most likely not going to be very many people carrying jackets on them. So, I decided, if my mouse wants to work, there we go, I decided to add in a little jacket stand. So, this is an information center, but we're just going to pretend for the time being that it's a jacket stand, where you get jackets, like, there'll probably be, like, shelves where we keep jackets in the back. And the idea is, like, on either end, there's probably going to be, like, I want to say, like, 100 to 200 jackets in each area. And, people take them, they borrow them, and then once they're done, they return them at one of the, stalls, or one of the coat facilities, whatever you want to call them. And then, so you put on your coat, you go through the Himalayan Dome, and then when you get to the other end, I have it on pause for a moment, so that way it doesn't lag the heck out of my game. You go through. I don't know why this path is like this. I'll fix it in just a second. You go through, and once you do, you just return your coat, where they wash it, dry it. They probably don't even need to dry it. They just need to put it out in the sun. At the very top of the, at the balcony, I believe that there is like a clothesline. Yep, right here, they got a little clothesline. Let's get this bamboo out of the way. My game wants to behave today. There we go. We'll just move it over a little bit. Perfect. Yep, there's a little clothesline over here. This is where they put the coats. And we have like all different sizes. Anyways, let's fix this. Let's fix this path. Oh, nope. Path. Alright, there we go. Fix the path problem. And now, it's time for our last animal to add into Augustus Zoo. The Bengal Tigers.
Alright guys, so just a few facts about tigers. So, tigers are the largest species of big cat. So there are several subspecies of tigers. The largest one is technically the Siberian tiger. which we'll see in another zoo. Not gonna spoil anything. But technically, I know that lions are given the title King of the Jungle, but in reality, it should be tigers because A, they're a lot larger than lions, and B, they actually live in jungles. Or at least most of them do. Some have been found, like Bengal tigers, for example. Yes, they do prefer to live in jungle environments, but they'll also live in grasslands around the Indian subcontinent. And then, of course, like, you got the Siberian tiger living in colder climates. There even used to be tigers as far west as the Caspian Sea. But unfortunately, that subspecies, the Caspian tiger, is extinct because humans are very uncool. At least most humans. I could go on and on about humans, but that's not what this video is about. It's about everything but humans. So anyway, so one reason tigers have those iconic black and orange stripes is so that way those who prefer to live in open grasslands can hide in tall grass as they stalk prey, because tigers are ambush hunters, meaning they prefer to sneak up on their prey before attacking. Which is why when you go into the jungles of India, you always want to wear a, mask at the back of your head to make it look like you have eyes at the back of your head. So that way tigers won't attack you. And so their black and orange stripes help them stay hidden from their prey, which include deer, wild pigs, as well as other hoofstock. So yeah, off the top of my head, that's all that I know about tigers. I mean, of course there's more stuff that I know, but yeah, that's all that comes to mind. Anyways, back to the time lapse.
Alrighty guys, so just finished our last exhibit here in Augustus Zoo, the Bengal Tiger exhibit. And as you can see, I also added in all of the education boards off camera. So there's some on the ground level, there's some on the boardwalk, and there's some on the other side. And I also added in the education boards in the Himalayan Dome for each and every one of the animals. One thing that I might do with the Bengal Tiger exhibit is I might add in some water foliage as well. Great. I think that we can officially call that finished. Man, we've come a long way with the zoo. Alright, so next video will obviously be our final tour of Augustus Zoo. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If so, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see some more Minecraft, Planet Zoo, and Jurassic World Evolution 2 content. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.